Hey y'all, what's up? It's Cecily, and today we're going to read an entry from Reddit. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my ex's kids come with us to Disney? So I have a 13-year-old son with my ex-husband. We got divorced because he was having an emotional affair which turned physical, and had a kid with the adultery partner, and is a single dad at the time because the woman left. What? Anyway, my son goes over to his house on weekends, and sometimes his kid comes over to my house because my son and him are somewhat friends, and I really don't mind. That is his half brother, but girl, be petty. The problem now is that I'm planning on taking me and my son to Disney, as I believe he should go there at least once in his life to experience it, as well as him having a good grades for the whole semester. Aww. He's a good boy. I believe that my son must have told his half-brother, as my ex-husband called me and asked me what day I was planning to leave and am I driving him. I was confused initially, but I realized what he was talking about and told him it was just going to be a trip for me and my son. Well, he started to get mad and accused me of favoring my son over his half-sibling and trying to be petty for his past actions and such, and told me I should at least offer for his son to go too. Favoring your son over his half-sibling that you're not related to is okay. It's okay. All right, let's keep going. I told him no, as I wasn't going to pay for another plane ticket and other supplies, and that if his son wanted to go, he needed to pay for it himself. And I hanged up before he can say anything else. Sounds good to me. Now my son said that his dad was disappointed about my decision to go, trying to change my mind so his half-sibling could have fun too, and some other remarks. My ex and a few of my friends who heard about the situation saying I'm the asshole for not letting his brother go on the trip as well, and that I'm selfish and petty. So I'm starting to reconsider everything and just relenting. So I want an outside opinion. Did you really need to ask us that? Now, just the phrase petty for not letting him go. Going and you paying for him to go are two different things. I say she's not the asshole because that is not her child. And though it's apparent that she has a grudge and that she is being a bit petty about the situation, it seems like she would still bring him if she could afford it or if his father would pay for it. I think that the dad is manipulative. Hello. Emotional affair turns to physical affair. You get a girl pregnant, she leaves, and now you're raising a baby, but he is coming over to your house on the weekends. Yeah, that part's bizarre, and I would not be watching his child for free. I think it's amazing that she wants to foster a relationship between those siblings, and it probably helps to have another child around the house. I get it when you have an only child, they don't have anyone to play with, but you would be compensating me for this babysitting because that's not my kid, and I get to have an emotional reaction to the fact that you cheated on me, made a baby with someone else, she left, and now our family is displaced because of it. I think that she's obviously a nice person because she wouldn't be watching the kids in the first place. When both kids are gone, dad gets to go and play. And if he did not have that support, then, who would be watching that kid? His mama don't want to watch him. He gets a free weekend or week every single time his son goes to her house. So I don't know what the problem is. And as far as the family goes, my thing is take up a collection for him, do a GoFundMe, and all you guys contribute for him to come. Not only the amount of money that he needs to get into the park, to do the rides and stuff, but the amount of money that she should be compensated for babysitting him for that whole time. So let's see if Reddit thought that she was the asshole. Not the asshole. As you should, that is not your child in any sense. This guy said, can I be favored as well? This is my sentiment. The poster needs to stop the free babysitting. Even if the kids are somewhat friends, her ex is taking advantage and pressuring the child to get things his way. Some firm boundaries need to be set. Dad's also the asshole for telling his son that his brother's mom doesn't want him to go. I personally have been involved in situations where I've had family members get mad at me and tell their children, Aunt Cecily doesn't want you around. And that kind of stuff is very damaging for kids, whether it's true or not. And it's not true. I didn't want them around, but this person was a triangulator and, just wanted to create division, and that's just extremely hurtful. Pointing out the brotherly relationship is important context that I think some people are glossing over too quickly, as the original poster calls them friends. That being said, I completely agree that whatever additional bond line expectation that comes from that falls short of paying for the half-brother to go to Disney. I agree. The poster owes jack squat to the kid. She's being kind as it is to allow the kid to come over to her house occasionally. My thoughts are, Reddit actually says, not the asshole. Let me know what you think in the comments.